Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome back to Astro Richa Sharma channel. Today the video is out of some of the very important questions that people are regularly asking me in my DMs. That why my crystal is not working properly after few months of the usage, or why my crystal is not performing the way I want it to perform. So I thought that let's make a video and let's educate people that why their crystals might have stopped working for them. There is a video that I have already made on how to clean, charge, and program your crystals. I'll list down the link over here of that video. Please click on that link and watch that entire video so that you know that if you are buying any new crystal, what are the different steps that you must follow before using the crystal so that it works 100% for you. Now, I receive these kind of messages from people on my social handles that why my crystal is not performing, or why after wearing it for 2 to 3 months it has stopped giving me those benefits. I'm not able to feel the same that I used to feel when I started wearing the crystals at the first time. Well, there can be two reasons why your crystal is not feeling like that. Or why your crystal is not working properly for you, or why it has stopped benefiting you the way it used to in the first place. So let's start with the steps that you must do before using a crystal, and you might not, or you are not doing it regularly, because of which your crystal is not working the same way. The very first reason is that when you are welcoming a crystal in your life, when you start using a crystal in your life, you're actually integrating the crystal in your aura, as in, like, now that energy is going to work with your aura, with your soul energy, and work for you. Now it is very important that you tell the crystal what to do for you. You know that crystal has its own consciousness, so the crystal will definitely understand that what do you want from that crystal. For example, I'm wearing this labradorite bracelet. So what labradorite does is that it reduces that anxious feeling and bring that calmness to your mind if you're stressing yourself over something that has happened in the past. Like, it helps in healing also. It helps in reducing the kind of a stress that you have taken in your mind because of some outside forces. It can come from your job or from your relationships in the family, or etc. Now, if I do not tell Labradorite what does I actually want from it, how will it actually do that for you? For example, before wearing the crystal or before starting to use the crystal, you have to take the crystal in your palm, close your palm with the other hand, and you have to close your eyes, and you have to first of all thank the crystal for coming into your life. Second thing is that you will tell the crystal what do you actually want from that. For example, if I want the crystal to please protect my energy from anything bad that happens around me, or and to bring calmness in me. I want that crystal to protect me, to trigger anxious thoughts in me. So if you are telling the crystal exactly what to do in this particular method, in keeping your crystals in your dominant hand and then closing it and then closing your eyes and asking the crystal to do that, it's you're actually passing that message from your soul energy to this crystal consciousness. And now now this crystal is completely ready. Now this crystal is completely programmed to work that way for you. Now the crystal very well knows that, okay, this is what so and so person wants from me, and this is what I really need to provide, because there are hundred of things that this particular crystal can do, right? But what do you want from this crystal? This crystal can reduce your stress, this crystal can protect your aura, this crystal can help you in reducing the depressing thoughts, but what do you actually want to do? For example, if you are working in a working in an environment where people taunt you, or people say some things to you which which triggers your anxious brain, and you just start overthinking that why this person said like this, and some kind of a discomfort events happen around you in a working area. Now you will ask your bracelet, you will ask your crystal to please protect me from all these triggers. These triggers should not actually trigger my thought. I want to be balanced throughout the day so that I am feeling myself, right? So there are so many things that a crystal can do, but you have to select that why are you wearing this particular crystal, or why have you been suggested or recommended to wear this crystal. Ask your crystal to perform those special things for you, right? Before going to sleep in the night, please do not wear these crystals. Place these crystals in a glass bowl, particularly not near your head when you're sleeping. Somewhere else in the room you can keep it in. You can keep it in your selenite bowl to get it charged, or you can just simply keep it anywhere, but simply not near your head. Okay. Now the very next day, when you will rewear your bracelet, or when you are recarrying your crystal, again you have to just say thank you for coming in my life and wear it, right? If you keep appreciating the crystal, you should, you will start to feel that the crystal is actually not some non-living thing, but it's actually something that you're carrying with yourself, which carries consciousness, which is full of consciousness, and you will feel that whenever you are very depressed and you're not wearing your crystal, it is, it is lying somewhere, then just hold it in your hands and say, I want to feel better, I really want to feel better, this and this thing has happened and I want to feel better. And you will see, in just 10 minutes you will start to feel a little lighter. So these are some of the ways that you should and you must do if you are someone who has already started to work with crystals in life, or about to welcome a crystal in life. Now the second very important step that most of the people forget. Why? Because in India we tend to wear gemstones, right? We tend to wear gemstones, and when we wear it we forget it. We wear it for the infinite number of days and years, and sometimes we are not told that, this is the certain period of time till which you need to wear this particular stone. We forget it and we just keep on wearing it forever. Now it doesn't work the same with crystal. Even in the case of gemstones, you should always clean your gemstones in every month, so that there are not any and there are no impurities or dust accumulated on the backside of the gemstone, which is actually the area which is supposed to be touched on your skin. So it's same with the crystals. With crystals also, you need to recharge the crystals every now and then. Sometimes for some reason people are told that just clean it, charge it and start wearing it. But when you start to wear it, it is also, like I said, crystal has consciousness. It starts to absorb your negative energy also, and it gets saturated after a regular use of time, right? Now it starts to get it's, the layers and layers of negative energy starts to get accumulated on your crystal, and then it stops giving you that kind of a benefit which is supposed to give you. Now for that, you really have to keep in mind that you have to charge your crystal in 15 days or maybe in 30 days, depending upon that how severe your problem is. For example, I'll tell you, if you're someone who is on antidepressants, right? You need the crystal's energy. So now if you start to wear crystals, you will find that your body is absorbing a lot of positive energy from your crystal, and your crystal will start to saturate much faster than a person who is not on antidepressants, or than on a person who is not feeling that emotionally imbalanced as compared to you. So it's also very important to understand that how severe your problem is. For example, if you're wearing peridot for your liver related problems, right? And if you're going through fatty liver or any particular problem related to liver, it means that the crystal is going to give its energy, faster, because your body is absorbing it faster, because the body wants to heal. Now the crystal will start to discharge quickly. In that case, you must recharge your crystal in 5 days or 10 days or maybe 15 days. So depending upon the severity of your problem, on why you're wearing the crystal, make sure that you're recharging your crystal. You can watch that entire video of mine where I have talked in a very detailed way on how to clean, charge and program your crystal. There are some of the amazing ways. If you do not have other things in your house, you can simply go for visualizing and charging your crystal. If you are someone who is very lucky and have moonlight in your house, you can definitely pick full moon night to charge your crystal in the moonlight. If you're not one of those people, then you can keep your crystal in a very early sun rays, like the sun rays that you receive in about 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. around. Do not keep your crystals in a very harsh sunlight that we usually tend to get in around post 6:30 or post 7 a.m. In the morning. So make sure that you're getting that, less torturous, very light sun rays that are coming in the very early hours of the morning. So these are the special two ways that you must follow if you think the crystal is not benefiting you or the crystal is not working for you. Okay, I hope that this video might have helped you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Keep subscribe my channel for such more informative videos on crystals and numerology. Thank you. God bless.